Hello, my gorgeous Aquarius. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Aquarius, let's jump straight in because I don't like to lose any time at all. I want to talk about Aquarius, especially for you, Aquarius, for the collective watching this. If you have personal feelings, particular feelings, romantic feelings for a specific person, right? Even if you're crushing on them from far away, if you're dealing with them now, or maybe still have feelings from someone from your past, for example, and you're no longer with them. I usually find out pretty early with the cards what type of connection you currently have, but I want to see where are these feelings going to go, right? Are they reciprocated? Does this particular person have feelings for you, or do they still have feelings for you? What's going to happen? Let's find out more about your feelings. Where is it going to go? Let's find out more about your person here as well. Here we go, Aquarius. This is going to be really interesting. We've got 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. All right, Aquarius. Also, it is Friday, so tomorrow it will be Saturday, and at 12 p.m. I will be uploading your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. I'll have the absolute pleasure of reading for you once more. Now, of course, we have the beautiful 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. It's the wish fulfillment card. It's a celebration card. It's actually probably really deep down knowing that this person just may be the one, or we really hope and wish that they are the one. It also comes with a lot of emotional abundance, a lot of healing, a lot of emotional harmony here. Like literally you're feeling good. You feel like your cup is full when you think about this person. So let's see. We also have the Moon and the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. Wow. For some of you, this definitely could be someone kind of new that we've just met, or still feels newish. It still feels like it's its honeymoon phase here. But it's very interesting because sandwiched in the middle, we have the Moon. Pisces Cancer energy, which is a card of our intuition, but it also deeply reflects your, let's say, your inner anxiety, right? Or inner fears, right? These personal fears of what if this, but what if that? What if they've got a third party? What if they leave me for someone else, right? It is a card of illusions here as well, but there's a lot of fear here. It is a beautiful card though of like beauty, humility and grace, but it's almost like, what if this is too good to be true? Now, we have such a happy card. The Ace of Cups, I call it the sister card of the Sun, Leo energy. We've got here Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your person can be any star sign, any age and any gender, but look at that. The cup literally is like spilling over because of the emotion. So I'm just going to say that whoever you are crushing on, and I'm going to say some of you are love or actually in love with this person, yeah, it's definitely twofold. Like it's not just you, they have very deep feelings for you as well. So like I said, it's such a happy card. It is the card of true love, being in love, falling in love all over again. I couldn't help to notice we also have the 3 of Swords here at the bottom. That is interesting. Libra energy, it does cover Aquarius and Gemini because it's sword. You know, if you kind of really look at the 3 of Swords, not just this deck, but any other deck, let's say probably 90% of the time, 90.9% of the time, there is no one here, because some damage has been done. So that's probably why the 9 of Cups is calling for some emotional healing, right? And comfort. So did this person break your heart? Did we have a falling out? Are you afraid that they're going to break your heart? Are you afraid they're going to break your heart again? Was there a secret third party? Did you find out you were the third party? Romantic or not? So there's obviously a little bit of a smudge, a bit of a question mark, we could say, next to this person, next to this relationship. Your feelings are very true. I understand now any fears, any anxieties, any apprehensions that you have, especially fear of the future. We don't want to get hurt again. Let's see. Yeah, we got the Death card. Scorpio energy, a card that is linked to your fate and your person's fate. Destiny, serendipity, all those wonderful things. I see your hope may be hanging by a thread here, but death is also linked with rebirth and transformation. It's like you want to see change, but it's like it's got to be genuine. It's got to be permanent. And like if we're going to do this, let's do it on the right foot. Let's do it good this time. Okay, let's see. Interesting. King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. I feel like this person's going to take some kind of action here towards you. Definitely. Oh, we got the Emperor, Aries energy. I always say that the King of Wands and the Emperor are very similar. They could be twins, first cousins, best friends, those two uncles at a party, right? That they're like the life of the party. It's quite interesting because I see here that this person is actually really determined, extremely determined to kind of maybe fix this, to take you out of that moon energy. I see that you're going to take action here as well. There is a lot of passion. We're seeing very strong divine masculine energy. It could be you, that they're trying to almost match your energy up here. You could be dealing with a divine masculine, could also be a father figure. They might have their own children here as well. This is really interesting. Now, usually the Emperor right next to the King of Wands, something big is going to happen, right? Because, you know, the King, the Emperor, I mean, that's all the kings wrapped up into one. When they take action, when they present something to you that's very important to them, they plan it. It's very strategic, right? This is nothing spur of the moment. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Wow. That's Gemini energy right there. It does cover Aquarius and Libra, of course. I feel here, excuse me, I don't mean to cough into the microphone. Something obviously ended. That is a very dramatic mother of all endings. Sad endings, loss, separation, divorce. I think your person knows here that they deceived you, that they backstabbed you, they did you wrong. They know that, and a lot of time has been wasted, at least in their eyes. And I feel like you're kind of heartbroken. It's almost like a double-edged sword. It's like you're against a wall and a sword. You have very strong feelings for this person, but you're also acknowledging here your fears about, well, they did it to me once. They'll probably do it again. So I understand what's happening, and I feel like your person wants to correct this. So they're actually going to stand up. I mean, the King's already standing up. The Emperor just needs to stand up and say, how can I fix this? Because we have the Sun in the back. Ooh. 5 of Swords. Yeah, that's Aquarius energy. See, I feel here, and don't be so hard on yourself. You know why I say this? Because our emotions are very complex. They're never linear. They're always going to start branching and fanning out. Then we go back and forth. I feel like your heart really wants this person. Mentally, some of you might be really pissed off with this person, if not even angry by the injustice. In fact, they probably left a bitter, sour taste in your mouth. And now some of you are just seeing this person as very selfish, right? And deep down inside, some of you may have known that it never got off on the right foot. It wasn't really going on the right path. And if it was going to last, I think you were even going to be surprised. You know, I feel like this person prefers to be right than to have peace, which is actually quite interesting because you're very flexible. You're very intelligent. I just feel this person could have been quite stubborn, very one-sided. There could have been some conflict, catty energy. If indeed there was a third party, I do feel they were quite intimidated and jealous just by your sheer presence, I have to admit. Hanged Man. Everything's still up in the air, suspended in the air, not moving forward, not moving back. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy is actually kind of asking for the both of you to try and see things from different angles, different perspectives in a new light. You have no problem kind of trying to see someone else's perspective. I think what's happening here is that what makes you more angry or even kind of sad and heartbroken is that they never bothered to see how they hurt you. Although even though I see that there's going to be some initiative here, I do want to get a bonus message though. Yeah, things are going to take off, but very slow. I mean, that night, their foot is still on the ground. And for you, it's like, you know, if they're coming back or if they want to fix things, they've got to offer you something of value, not monetary, but a promise, right? Show evidence, add peace to your life. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. I'm wondering here if this person, that third party definitely could have been a divine feminine, could have been their ex, someone that maybe they were committed to, a sister, sister-in-law, mother, mother-in-law here. I see both of you are 100% single right now, but again, there's some Leo energy here. We've got, you know, everyone's arguing here. That is a card of competition, arguments, like I said, I was going to say competition again, but people challenging you to your face, conflict, arguments. There's something very one-sided about this person, very stubborn here as well, very set in their ways. That also contributed here to that 10 of Swords. And, you know, by golly, you know, this really speaks on how pure your soul is because you still have feelings for this person. And if they approached you correctly, I think you would accept that Ace of Cups. I was going to do an extended reading, but I don't feel called. I don't feel called for. I think this should just be a very thorough reading here for you. We've got 3, 2, last one. I feel like this person has a bit of that attitude of, you know, it is what it is. I feel like they're very inflexible without realizing if they're going to be in a connection with you, there needs to be compromise. Let's see. 6 of Wands. Interesting. Something can work out. This is a personal victory card ruled by Leo, but it's more of a slow moving energy. It's more of a trickle effect. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, if your person really wants to win you back, they're going to have to be super patient with you. And inject with the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Peace, balance, harmony. Temperance means moderation, right? Healthy amounts in mind, body, and soul. They're going to have to be very patient. It's also seeking your forgiveness here as well. Yeah, I feel like you're single. Your person's 100% single. They don't want to be single. Get ready, because I feel like they're going to be offering you the mother of all offers. That is the Ace of Pentacles. That is a solid start. And I love that we've got, you know, aces on both sides. We have the 9 of Pentacles on both sides here. I feel like there was a lot of disagreements. And the worst thing someone can do is try and put Aquarius under their thumb. No, you are a free thinker. You're eccentric. I absolutely love kind of how you see things. But just so you know, look at this. They're going to be making a choice with the Lovers to get closer to you. Got the Ace of Cups. See, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. So your feelings are actually very warranted, and it's going to be reciprocated. Like, you're almost, not 100%, but you're almost mirroring each other here. Yes, there's been massive challenges, but this person really like care for you. Yeah, you've got the 9 of Wands. That's Sagittarius energy. I see that your walls are up. You're apprehensive. Like, your heart is curious, but your mind is like, why would you even do that? Like, you're an adult. Why would you hurt me? Why would you do this? Why be secretive? I totally get that. But the wounded warrior never ever gives up. So there is a part of you that is curious enough to meet them in the middle and see where this is going to go. But this time, you're not really kind of throwing your heart into the ring. You're kind of like hovering above this. Like, I think you're going to be approaching them from, I don't know, a much more smarter angle. Let's talk about that King of Wands. Yeah, the 4 of Wands, my 3rd favorite card in the entire deck. Ruled by Aries, we've got the 11-11 there. That is reconciliation with big energies of commitment, engagement, marriage here as well. I don't know, for some of you, this person probably wants a family, or they already have their own family here as well. They may be changing jobs, or someone here may be changing jobs, changing their address here as well, wanting to study something new. It's a very big celebration card, but you represent home. Oh, what's the Emperor going to do, please? Oh, it's about you. We have the Star. That is Aquarius energy. That is your and mind you, this is the major arcana of the 9 of Cups. They're both wish cards. So definitely pause the video, make 3 wishes, make as many as you want, because they're going to come true. And the Star is another destiny card. So it's actually quite interesting. I said that they're seeing you as the one. This is about hope, faith, renewal, washing away all the past pain here. So I know some people do get offended because of nudity, so I'll just reverse the card. So I'm really sorry about that. I don't want to offend anyone. I've been striked already twice, so 3rd time, that's it. Sometimes I forget, and some people get very upset by the nudity. So I don't want to offend anyone. I want everyone to enjoy this. But your person is seeing you as the one. That is very true. They are seeing you as the one, and they do want to heal it. That's a very big theme, is about healing this relationship. It's very interesting because the Ace of Cups is such a happy card here. I think your person, it's kind of catching up to them on how severely they screwed up here. Let's talk about that tricky card. Yeah, oh, it's definitely reciprocated. I almost feel like some of you want to say, if you love me, why on earth did you hurt me so much, right? That 2 of Cups is my 2nd favorite card in the entire deck, ruled by Cancer. A lot can happen, probably within 2 to 3 months. I'm going to be really honest. That is big reconciliation. It shows that you're kindred spirits. Whatever you're feeling towards them, they're feeling exactly the same, with the difference that they know that they did you wrong. It's almost like, well, I gave Aquarius that 10 of Swords. You know, it's like Romeo and Juliet. It's like such a tragic ending to a beautiful love story here. So Two of Cups actually, if you ever listen to the advice, not of me, but of the cards, they always say don't give up on those that we love. Now is not the time to push someone away. And yeah, your person probably did that to you at the worst possible time. And now it's like, well, I want to come back together. Ooh, it's going to take time, because I feel that a lot of you, it's like, I love you, I'm probably in love with you, but I still can't believe what you did. Let's talk about that Five of Swords. The Emperor again, right there, I was going to pick it up. The Emperor came out twice. It's your person. Yeah. Stubborn as a mule, very one-sided, my way or the highway. They listen to you, but are they hearing you, right? They know that you're talking, but are they aware that you're speaking to them? You understand what I'm trying to say? This is, the Emperor really leads by example. They want to take control of this situation. They want to go above and beyond, but sometimes their stubbornness, their impulsiveness gets the better of them, right? And now they're realizing, yeah, I was actually really selfish here. They may have even breadcrumbed you, provided false hope, false wishes. They probably always thought that you were going to stick around and fight for them, but you have your limits, Aquarius. And now they're realizing, yeah, there's probably a reason why you're watching this reading right now, why I felt guided this week to do this particular topic, because you're mirroring each other. I'm going to say almost 100%. You both have the Ace of Pentacles. You both have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles here as well. So healing can definitely happen, but your person, they need to figure it out how they're going to do this. And they are going to get closer. We've got some action cards here. The Hanged Man, please. Yeah, look at this. In the end, we have, this is definitely my top 10 favorite cards. Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Remember, they can be any star sign. This is definitely investing, or in this instance, reinvesting back into this connection. Planting that seed, nourishing this connection, right? Growing older together, thinking of the bigger picture, thinking long term. Bonus message, Nine of Swords, the Devil. Oh, your person's in massive regret here. If you ever wondered, do they even care about me? Do they regret hurting me? Yes. In fact, your person's just constantly, maybe obsessively ruminating over everything that they did wrong here. Wow. See? Talk about regret. I told you that they gave you that Ten of Swords. Four of Cups. The Death card. Oh boy. Four of Pentacles. They still can't believe what they did. They can't believe what they did. That thanks to them they ended this, but they're still holding on to you for dear life. Ace of Swords. The 10 rolls over to the Ace of Swords. So I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be a brand new start here. But the Ace of Swords always says there's going to be a brand new start. Absolutely. It's going to be a little bit challenging though. For you, probably the only challenge would be, how much do I want to let them in? Do I even trust anything coming out of their mouth? For your person, the biggest challenge is, well, Aquarius can turn you away. Maybe Aquarius doesn't want to work on this. We've got a lot of aces. Ace of Pentacles, two Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords here. There's clarity. There's going to be a very important conversation coming up between the both of you. So it's actually really interesting that, I kind of feel like for you, it's a bit of a roller coaster, these waves of emotions, of highs and lows, right? With your person, it's just a lot of guilt, but they actually do love you. I do feel that there was a third party interference. I don't have to be romantic though, but I do feel here, as you can see, it started to cause chaos. It started to cause tension here, right? Too many cooks spoil the broth. And it should have always been like this, the both of you. Not you, someone else in your person, because it led to the Ten of Swords twice, which your person is really aware now. I think they're really afraid that this indeed is a missed opportunity. They've lost the one, which is you, right? But I don't feel that this is over. In fact, I feel here it's going to be slow, bit of a slow burner. But I do feel that both of you in the end are going to reinvest in this. But you're putting your foot down. You're putting things on your terms. You're not being inflexible. You're just setting boundaries. And I absolutely love that. This person's going to learn now how to properly love you, how to be loyal, how to be respectful here if they want all these beautiful things with you. So this is actually a really interesting reading. I really wanted to focus more on you, but your person has been coming in quite a lot. And these differences, these challenges, these obstacles, it can be worked out. There's a lot of healing cards here. So I would say let it come and let it flow. Let your person figure it out, because they will. They're coming in with a plan. Man with a plan, woman with a plan. Does not matter their gender. They are coming in with the plan, but they're making that decision to get closer to you. They're making that decision from the heart, and they're hoping that you are going to make a decision from your heart. The Lovers, after all, is a number 6, which is about healing. It's overlooked by Archangel Raphael, healing this relationship, making sure that both of you come together. But this time we do it on the right foot, right? This time we do things properly. So Aquarius, any fears that you have, any apprehensions, talk it out. Speak from the heart here. You're not going to regret it. You're going to sleep better. And the fact that you're probably thinking of giving this person another chance in due respective time, they're going to sleep better. There's a lot of mature energy now from your person, which I really, really like. So, wow, Aquarius, this is a really interesting reading. Another chance is possible. A lot of healing needs to be injected, but it's looking really good. I will admit, mistakes have been made. There's been a lot of drama, but you know, I feel like you're learning lessons as well. But for your person, it's a very big one because they lost you once. They don't want to do it again. So this can definitely happen in a good chunk. I'm going to say, let's just be generous with time. I want to say 2 to 3 months. Definitely before the end of the year though. So, wow. Amazing reading, Aquarius. I'll see you tomorrow, Saturday, 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. I thank you for your time. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. More importantly, have a fantastic weekend. You absolutely deserve it, with the full knowledge now that your feelings are reciprocated and they're quite strong for you. So that I do like, and it's genuine. All right, please take care, Aquarius. Bye.